everyone, Suzi here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, we have a lot to go over. We're going to take a look at the in-game notifications regarding the 2nd anniversary. We also have to close all the pop-ups, and we have a survey, which I will do with you guys as well. And we're going to talk quickly about the rates, because I definitely think that most people were probably assuming things wrong about how these pity timers are going to change, and I definitely was one of them. Alright, so we had a message or note about, you know, the pity stuff coming up in the upcoming update this week is going to adjust the pity counter, and I guess it wasn't explained as well as I thought it was. You know, you think, okay, it's increasing. You think, you know, like maybe 20 times becomes a 30 times, becomes a 40 times, becomes a 50 times. And it's still pretty solid, right? But no. So I'm actually going to put the direct text on the screen because I don't think this is a bad thing to do because it's very clear. So they sent us messages about clarifications, and I'm like, okay, so what's the correct thing? Like, I wanted an example to show people, so because I still didn't like 100% know what they meant. So I was like, what about Fastidious's video where he had the spreadsheet? Was that correct? But they didn't reply, and then this morning I see this. So for special invocation of spirit, special divine summoning, beginner special summoning, the first miss, the drop rate for all heroes will be a base of 20 times 10, which means it's the base times 200. Then 2,000, then 20,000. So no, it's not like they're putting 20 extra copies in the pool and then 30 extra copies in the pool or 40 extra copies in the pool. They're putting 200 extra copies into the pool. Adding to the whole pool of heroes, 200 copies of those heroes instead. Or 2,000 or 20,000. So it's so much better than it sounded like at first. Same thing for the Ancients. The first miss is 40 times. Second will be 60 times. That's huge impact on a small pool of heroes. So it's just a lot better than we expected. We thought it was explained well enough, but I think that the conversations I heard and just seeing a couple thumbnails, I think I saw War Guides put out a video like, I was so wrong, and he's talking, I'm assuming, I haven't watched it yet, about the same thing. I'm guessing he's talking about the same thing based on his thumbnail, because yeah. But yeah, very good news regarding the rate up stuff. Also, last night, I noticed at like 10:30, 11 o'clock, I think it was 11 o'clock when I noticed, they had released all of this anniversary stuff on their Discord and YouTube. And the baby was sleeping in the other side of my room because my room has the air conditioner. So I reacted, but I was whispering the whole time. It was a little awkward, a little funny, maybe cringe. I wasn't trying to be like sexy ASMR. I was just whispering because the baby's in the room though. So don't get those vibes, guys. That was not the intention. However, you guys were hilarious. Thank you for the fun comments. Ironically, this video that I posted has a ton of like 4 or 5 thumbs down, which is a lot actually. We don't normally get that many thumbs down on a video. So some people just didn't like it. But I didn't get one single negative comment. The comments are all you guys being like, oh my god, I laughed so hard, or this was very funny. I want all your videos in ASMR. Please do that again. Or like, you guys loved it. And I thought it was funny. So thank you to those who are watching, who had those kind of thoughts and just had a giggle with me. Well, I just couldn't wait until the morning to react to the video and check it out. Because of course I wanted a fresh reaction, which is actually this screenshot is like me being like, no, they didn't. Oh my god. So yeah, a little fun watch if you guys want to quickly see a reaction video. So if you haven't seen that video or know about all the updates yet and you're just starting to catch up, spoiler alert, that's what this video is going to be talking about for the rest of it as well. I don't know what the survey is, but that will be next. So first, let's check out the in-game notices. Second anniversary celebration, the trailer, that's what that video is reacting to. And then wait, oh, here we go. Second anniversary celebration rewards preview. So a special tribute, second anniversary, participate in events for 119 summons, plus luxurious rewards including free skins, exclusive hero artifacts, hero reset book, and more. New class. Move freely across the battlefield and outmaneuver foes to dominate the game. Strike the backline, support allies, and evade damage. Trigger powerful control effects, team buffs, and survival shields after displacement to command the battle with exceptional mobility. Very cool. So the new heroes are Moradin, who is a limited hero. Nightmare Esotericus. Limited. He is going to be on a limited banner. Along with the other exclusive pick your own limited. So this sounds like there's going to be 2 limited banners, either at the exact same time or at least within 1 week of each other. So I think if that doesn't tell you to save your summons for a while, I don't know what does. Alright, Valara is an Arbiter plus Esotericus. Hello. Esotericus are really shining. And goddamn, both of these characters are Esotericus. That just might be the new best faction. An Arbiter is going to be an Ancient exclusive, so we know she will be an Ancient banner. And Astriel, he is Nightmare and Northerner. So there's that Falsia connection. We know that Elder's supposed to get a buff in the future as well. And as you will see from a little funny satire clip I'm going to post later as a YouTube short, or did I already? I already did post it. Never mind. My last YouTube short, not the one with Gwendolyn on the cover, the one with Falsia on the cover. I kind of have this hope that around Christmas time, Gwendolyn will get a great buff to be as impactful as Eileen, Pharisee, Narissa for all the boss content. We want to make sure that she's good, but it's still not good enough compared to the others. Or maybe it is. People just don't use her because she was only run once and nobody has dupes of her and we're not using our soul stones in her. So my hope is by Christmas time she gets a little bit of a buff to be one of the best supports that you would want in that kind of situation, at least with the Northerner team. If you decide to go Elder and Falsia and some of these other great heroes as well, that Gwendolyn will be worthy and someone we want to pull for, and Christmas time would be perfect. So that's my hope for Northerners. But I'm confused on this guy here. So I heard people talking that, like, I don't, was it Fastidious or someone said this is going to be a free hero. Nothing that they showed in the video was like, this guy is free. Nothing. It just shows he's a new character. I feel like if he's 100% free, why wouldn't they be advertised that? And participate to receive luxurious rewards, including a free fucking tactician hero. Why isn't he mentioned? So I'm questioning that confirmation. Unless it's meant to be a surprise. Maybe it was a leaker thing. And they released these images of stuff that is happening. And it was confirmed that he's a part of like those gala events. I don't know. But let's keep going just in case it does confirm. Valara's skin, Highborn Noble, does not at all remotely look like something that a highborn fancy lady would wear, but it's sexy, it's cool, I like it. Moradin's skin looks like the Moradin before he was all corrupted. The shiny knight versus the dark and interesting corrupted knight. Now, this is beautiful for Elowen, but it kind of has the vibes of one of it, but remember that survey we did, guys? Someone mentioned this in my comments. Where's the cool, like, mushroomy Elowen that still looks like the other character Elowen? I mean, I'm not mad because this character looks absolutely beautiful. Like, she's gorgeous, one of the prettiest new characters in the game. this skin. So I guess I'm still not mad, but a little bit sad that they didn't do anything with the other skins. Maybe they will in the future. But Deimos also gets this a really cool skin where he looks really interesting and just really badass himself. And this is the Hero of the Year skin voucher that we got last year. And then Summoning Stone skin, we're going to get this Death Knight as an option for your campground. I love that. There's an event or raid called From Ashes to Ashes. And a celebration review. We have our recap. And the Abyssal Derby, there's been some Forerunner server content creators putting videos out on this, so you guys can check those out if you want to Google that, YouTube that. Exclusive heroes return. Select one of the previous exclusive limited heroes, excluding Moradin, for a limited time rate up. Now again, they don't clarify the exact dates on this, so I don't know if they're the exact same time or separate weeks, but I guess we'll find out. And then other rewards. Moradin's artifact, blah blah blah, her Volara's artifact, and a new helm will be added, new artifacts in the event shop. Decorations, the avatar chat bubble and avatar border look amazing. New emotes as well. And gala invitation. Each gala celebration unites hope and strength of Taya's righteous warriors. Log in to claim one hero reset book. Hell yeah, they did say that was coming. So this is the gala thing. This is like that Frostfall event, I think, where they gave Callista free, which maybe that's why people were assuming that this other character is going to be part of that, but nothing in their information says that he's free. And if they were telling us the rewards for the event, why wouldn't they say the coolest reward of all, a free new hero? So either people saying this are completely wrong and just assuming very incorrectly, or it's a secret leak that they don't want to reveal until last minute to surprise everybody, but it's somehow been leaked already. I don't know the answer to that, but someone's wrong. Either this information is choosing to be secretive for the surprise factor later on, or anyone saying this character is free is just wrong, because I don't see any assumption for that at all. That's why I wanted to take a minute to go over this too, because I was hoping to have some clarification on that topic, because I saw Discord talking about that, and I was like, how is he free? Where is he free? Where does it say this? So yeah, important information to know, because we don't want misinformation being spread, especially if there's no confirmation on that. Okay, now let's go into a survey. I'm going to open this up and pull this in here. Okay, so an in-game survey, Let's do this bright white screen of death. All right, and before we start the survey, I'm skipping to the end. This is one of the reasons we do the survey. Besides having a genuine impact on the future of the game, you also get a free summon. Okay, anyway. All right, how satisfied are you with the current version of Watcher of Realms? So I feel like it's more appropriate to always leave a star off, because they're getting better with feedback regarding greedy summoning events, or like that kind of negative feeling that a lot of gachas end up giving us eventually, where there's too much FOMO, there's too much power creep. They're not, I mean, this game is extremely generous with rewards though, and that's the difference. They made this rate up thing better, but we still are stuck with the possibility of resetting a pity with one of the bad heroes on a rate up banner. There's always two heroes on a rate up banner, and usually only one of them is the one people want. So it doesn't really fix that. So they're improving, but they're still, they're not giving it all away. But to be fair, that could be all the more reason to say a 5-star, because at the end of the day, you can't just literally give the people everything they want, because often what people think they want is not what they'd really be satisfied with. And that's a discussion we have a lot with Fateless and creating Godforge, is that people, you think you want everything for free and easy, but the second you get that, you'll complain that you're bored. You'll complain that there's nothing to do. You'll complain that you need more content. And then we give more content. If the new content is too easy, again, yeah, it's just, what do? You finish it in 5 minutes and then you complain there's nothing else to do. Or you get every character. This is a gacha game. It's not a guaranteed character RPG where you get to select who you play. So with that in mind, it's kind of yeah, I don't know. It's kind of something we have to think about, right? Is do we really want everything to be so easy and so perfect and to lose the RNG? If you don't like randomness of getting characters and failing sometimes and the excitement of succeeding sometimes, then the gacha game industry is not something we should probably be playing, right? And the sleepy Lily just woke up from her nap mid-recording, so yeah. She's very cute though. I'll see if she hangs out while I talk. I don't know, maybe. What do you think, baby girl? What do you think? She's so cute. Oh. Alright, what do you think needs to be improved in the current version of Watcher of Realms? So I think the big thing for me still with anything not perfect, so to speak, which again, I'm not going to give them a 5. I'm going to say this, is also the power creep with heroes like Lady Alexandra feeling so necessary, or if you don't have Ivar and Lady Alexandra, you just cannot do stage, you cannot do stage 24 of Gear 3. Like, I don't like that kind of feeling. Right, baby girl? She agrees. Okay, we're gonna pause and continue that thought. Alright, so yeah, I put the, heroes overpowered, underpowered. For overpowered, I put, just look, the Lady A comment still annoys me that a character that you could only acquire in PvP should not rule PvE so strongly. I think they should be a niche hero that you acquire in a niche way, or they're more obtainable. It's a little bit better, but she's still too expensive for someone that's so good for PvE. And then, so with that in mind, getting stuck at those certain stages that are really hard to progress, and I still find it weird that they did the Chapter 9, that they never balanced Chapter 9. Like, it shouldn't be a jump in campaign from 8 to 9 in normal that ends up being like as hard as the expert stages in 8. You shouldn't go from like expert 8 to normal 9. I know they added the other levels and everything, which is cool, but still a weird flow for a new player. Sorry, today is another shitty eye day, really driving me crazy. Some days are better than others. Okay, if you were not specifically considering who to recommend it to, how would you like... I mean, of course I recommend it. It's still much better than the average. How much do you like the following heroes? Cassiel seems great. I enjoy him so far. Nerissa, I don't have her, and I really want her, so I'm still gonna say I really like her. Alright, how much did you want to get them? I would use all my crystals. Okay, if I had extra, I would use them, but not spend actual money. That's how I felt about Cassiel. Nerissa, I definitely tried to pull for, but could only spend a little bit of money. But I didn't, like, spend until I couldn't spend anymore. So I would say I wanted her a little bit more, although I have failed and do not have her. So Cassiel, I mean, the class... He's amazing for an Arbiter, another physical damage dealer like Jira, and then helping the Northerners be even better certainly isn't bad. So I will mention the factions, and then yeah, his skills just overall are very good. Very strong hero. Same thing with Nerissa. Now, okay, her design is so cool, so we have to throw in the appearance, but mainly, yeah, the more powerful than most heroes. For her role, she's kind of the best. So her actual skill set is really good. Her appearance looks good, and then yeah, she's very powerful. Alright, next up here. Nope, not reading without my glasses today. How do you rate the following hero's appearance? Oh, I love both. They did little gifts with it. That's so cool. I love it. He fits the faction perfectly, and I love hers too. Very happy with both designs. They're both very cool. So yeah, his overall quality matches, I guess, high quality visuals, yeah. And just the overall design concept. Same thing with her, though. It's like the overall concept just is really cool. The animation's amazing. And yeah, just the theme, the Cthulhu style. Yeah, hell yeah. Give us more of that. You cannot get too weird and too dark. Have you tried the United Front? Yes, it was very fun. I just did it once, never again, but it's fine. I mean, I'm gonna say 4 even though I loved it. I just don't care about going... Usually this kind of a game mode I'm guilty of Live Arena or any of these kind of like unique things to... Or I guess, yeah, this was a co-op. I felt the same for Live Arena though. Like, it was super fun the first time I did it. And then I just forget to go back to it. It doesn't become a priority, I guess. I'm sorry, I just realized my camera's all sorts of janky. I'm not very focused and my chair's blurry. Alright, noise removal, turn back on. Anyway, how satisfied are you with the stage difficulty? It was kind of perfect, I thought. Like, it was hard, and then the hardest stage was pretty damn hard. Like, they have a pretty solid account. The mechanics were cool, yeah. I mean, the rewards were kind of meh, but it was good for what it was. How long do you think of the battle? I think it's just right. Shorter, longer, it's fine. It felt appropriate. The only thing I would say, maybe, okay, a bit long, like, as in, I wish once you get things set up, you could click like a 2 times speed, and then the other person had to approve it. Like, do you want 2 times as well? Okay, we're going in 2 times the rest of this battle. Even from the start. So, for being satisfied, I thought the difficulty stage was cool. The co-op was really good. And yeah, it's interesting, sure. What features did you like to see in real-time cooperative? Oh. Cooperative challenges against giant bosses, multiplayer combat mode. Now, I don't want to see that, but I understand some people do. Suggest it. So, allow for 2 times speed with in the battle, start or later, but both people have to approve it. How much do you like the following? The Odyssey? Oh, work. We're talking now about inspiration. I mean, I don't really know much about it. Romeo and Juliet, it's cool. Arthurian Legends, I definitely enjoy. I mean, Frankenstein is pretty cool. Sherlock Holmes, I can go either way. I don't like Wizard of Oz, but I understand a lot of people do. Again, Arthurian Legend. About potential collaborations between these. I mean, we already have Isolde. We need a Tristan. I mean, I'll just put a 4. I'm Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, maybe. Again, the same answers. Wouldn't we just have the same answers? Like, I don't know much about the Odyssey. I really don't remember. I mean, I know of it, but I don't know anything about it to have an opinion. What are your expectations regarding hero character settings and story and collab events? So original character setting must be preserved, such as gender, age, and historical background. Some adaptations are acceptable, but they should align with the style. Yeah, they've asked this before, and my funny response is just don't be King Arthur Legends Rise and make Uerit, who's like the father of so-and-so. Was it Tristan? Or Isolde? No. I don't remember who he was the father of, but he was a father of somebody. And they talk about him being like, I don't know, a normal dude, like a fighter or whatever. And then they make him be this gender-bending looking female, I think it was, Uerit, who's a mage. You're like, Uerit, that character, that name from the lore is not even remotely any of that stuff. Didn't like that. Okay. If heroes or skins are released, will you be willing to purchase them? Maybe. Again, I'm not sure. I don't know about Frankenstein. I kind of it's cool, but again, I don't think I would buy it. But would I buy Wizard of Oz skin? I don't know. You know what? We're gonna I buy it, so I'm gonna put neutral for everything because I don't care what the skin is a part of. I just like skins, so if it's a decent skin, I just want it. It doesn't matter if it's part of a collab or not, right? Immersion in mobile games. Emotional resonant character building, immersive atmosphere, good visual and sound design, player-driven storylines. I do like that. Oh, but I think it's more the atmosphere, the feel, if you like the vibe, even more so, and having good visuals. You could tell a story with only visuals, so we're gonna go with that. Share the game you think has the best immersive atmosphere. Reverse, 1999. Amazing storytelling. Art is incredible. Very unique bosses and design. And incredible trailers and teasers. And music. The voice acting is insanely nice in English, which is not always the case with these Asian-based games, so boom. What do you think the main reasons that ruin immersion? Oh. The character design of heroes is plain and lacks originality. There's little interaction. What my characters say don't match. The faction and relationships are chaotic and stereotypical. The scene presentation is poor. The storyline is simple and lacks branches. The music and sound effects are repetitive and boring. AKA we mute them half the time. And the visual design. I think the feel of that stuff is the most important. Then you worry about if the game is heavy in lore, that's another discussion. But this game is not, as far as just beyond the basics of reading about the character's backstory, but there's not like a real story we follow, let's be honest, so it's kind of weird. So my country, I am US, Australia, UK. I mean, I'm just gonna put that because, oh, when would you prefer official offline events? Okay, I'm Romania, but go to the UK is fine. If they may physically located for real. I was gonna just put US because I'm an American, but yeah. It does anytime. Anytime is fine with notice. My gender is female and I am getting old. Alright guys, let me know what you think about the conversation today. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video.